How's it going, Refuge family? Merry Christmas, or Merry Christmas Eve. Do we do Merry Christmas Eves? We do it now. Hey, if you guys are watching this, take a breath. You guys have made it. Maybe some of you are at work right now. Maybe you guys are now off of work, but you have made it. Here we are, the day before the day that we celebrate when Christ came. Super cool, super awesome. I've been thinking a lot this past, 3 weeks, as Pastor Jeff has been in this teaching series, which he just finished, called Awe and Wonder. And each week he's hitting on these different things that should bring us to a place of literally being awestruck and deep in wonder over who God is and what he has done. You know, a couple weeks ago when I did my last Refuge Daily, I talked about and I don't know if I used the word wonder, but it's kind of what I was alluding to. It's like the wonder of the Incarnation, fancy word for God putting on flesh and coming down as a man. And I talked about how often we think of the cross, and we should as Christians, right? Because our salvation hinges upon what was accomplished on the cross. But we talked about the idea of like how much God must have done and gone through for the incarnation to happen. He subjected himself not just to being born in a manger, but he subjected himself to pregnancy. Like God being formed in the womb. I think I talked about it last time. Like my mind hits the ceiling to where I just can't process and can't think of that. It doesn't fully click. It's so far above me. It's lofty, right? It's crazy. And so, but I've been thinking a lot about wonder and awe again as I've been thinking about what Jeff's messages were this past 3 weeks. Reminded me of a passage in Psalm chapter 33. Psalm 33, I'm going to kind of drop us off just in the middle. It says, "Let all the earth fear the Lord." That's not saying let's stand there and be petrified at the idea of God, but like fear the Lord. God is massive. He is big. There should be a holy fear. There should be not just a deep reverence and respect, but almost a sense of fear, right? But not in the same way that like, oh, I'm petrified, I'm terrified, right? But it says, let all the earth fear the Lord. Have a great understanding of who he is, right? Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. For he spoke and it was done. He commanded and it stood fast. I love that. Like, what kind of God is what kind of God is it that literally speaks and things happen? Right? The disciples said that too when Jesus calmed the winds and the waves, and they're like, who is this that can calm the sea, that commands nature to do something, and nature bows the knee in a sense. And so this is my encouragement for you, for me, for us family this Christmas Eve. Our God is massive. He is amazing. He's amazing. He's massive. He loves you. He came for you. I don't know where you guys find yourselves today, honestly. And I know a lot of us are going through some messy things in life. But I would say the thing that's amazing, which should bring us to a place of awe and wonder, as Jeff was talking about, that this creator God who spoke things into existence, that sustains currently right now both the seen and unseen, loved us enough to enter into the mess of life, not just during the incarnation thousands of years ago, but daily today, he continues to enter into our mess and offers his hand and says, I'm here. I love you. I am for you. I will work these things out for your good because you are my child. Refuge family, I pray that today blesses you. Whether it's here at Refuge or if you're away with family, I pray that you find a service, and I pray that something clicks a little bit different this Christmas Eve and tomorrow being Christmas. I pray that God would bless you and draw you closer to him. Refuge family, we love you, and we'll see you next time.